Throughout history, from ancient empires to modern governments, information has been controlled, suppressed, and outright forbidden. Today, we're peeling back the curtain to explore the world of forbidden knowledge. Let's start with books. The idea of banning books is as old as writing itself. In 230, the Chinese Emperor Qin Shi Huang ordered a massive book burning to consolidate his power and erase competing philosophies. Fast forward to the medieval period, where the Catholic Church created the Index Librorum Prohibitorum, the Index of Forbidden Books. This list, which existed for over 400 years, included scientific works from Copernicus and Galileo, who dared to suggest the Earth revolved around the sun, challenging the established doctrine. Even today, books are challenged and banned in schools and libraries worldwide. Titles like To Kill a Mockingbird for its racial themes or The Catcher in the Rye for its language and rebellious tone are frequently targeted. The reasons change, but the impulse to control what we read remains. Why? Because books contain ideas, and ideas can be revolutionary. They can challenge authority, question beliefs, and inspire change. Banning a book is an attempt to silence a conversation before it even begins. But it's not just words that get censored. Art has always been a powerful and often controversial form of expression. Think of Michelangelo's The Last Judgment in the Sistine Chapel. When it was unveiled, there was an uproar over the nudity. The Pope's master of ceremonies called it disgraceful, fit for a public bathhouse, not a sacred chapel. As a result, another artist was later hired to paint draperies over the figures, a move that critics called the great castration of art in the 20th century. The Nazis waged a war on what they called degenerate art. They confiscated thousands of modern artworks from museums. Works by artists like Picasso, Kandinsky, and Klee, these pieces were deemed un-German, Jewish, or communist. They were mocked in public exhibitions before being sold off or destroyed. The goal was to purify German culture and promote a very narrow, state-approved vision of art. This censorship wasn't just about aesthetics. It was a tool of ideological control, a way to shape the very soul of a nation. Perhaps the most tantalizing area of forbidden knowledge is suppressed science. We often think of science as a pure, objective pursuit of truth, but the reality is far more complex. The story of Nikola Tesla is a classic example. Tesla was a brilliant inventor with ideas far ahead of his time, including wireless energy transmission. Imagine a world where electricity is broadcast through the air, free for everyone. It was a revolutionary concept that threatened the entire business model of powerful energy magnates like J.P. Morgan, who was funding the project. When Morgan realized the implications that he couldn't put a meter on it, he pulled the funding. Tesla's dream died, and his work fell into relative obscurity for decades. Was this a conscious suppression to protect profits? Many believe so. Then there's the controversial field of parapsychology, the study of phenomena like telepathy, clairvoyance, and psychokinesis. For decades, both the United States and the Soviet Union secretly poured millions into psychic espionage programs during the Cold War. Project Stargate, the CIA's program, explored the potential of remote viewing, using psychics to gather intelligence on foreign sites. While the official reports concluded the program was unreliable enough for intelligence operations, and it was declassified and shut down, some of the results were genuinely inexplicable. The details remain murky, and many of the files are still classified. This raises a question. Did they stop because it didn't work? Or did they stop because it worked too well and was too difficult to control? Another fascinating case is that of Royal Rife, an American inventor in the 1930s. Rife claimed to have built a microscope that could see live viruses, something no one else could do at the time. He also claimed to have developed a beam ray, device that could destroy these pathogens with specific frequencies of light. According to some accounts, he successfully cured cancer patients in initial trials, but his work was allegedly suppressed by the medical establishment, which saw his non-pharmaceutical cure as a threat to their industry. His lab was mysteriously destroyed, his research disappeared, and Rife himself died a broken man. Is this the story of a brilliant mind silenced by corporate greed, or the tale of a misguided inventor? The truth is buried under layers of myth and speculation, making it a classic piece of forbidden knowledge. From the burning of the Library of Alexandria, which may have set humanity back 1,000 years, to the modern day redaction of government documents, the suppression of information is a constant theme in human history. Why does this happen? The motives are always the same: fear, power, and control. Fear of ideas that challenge the status quo. The desire for power over what people think, believe, and know. And the need to control the narrative to shape reality itself. The internet was supposed to be the great equalizer, a place where information could be free. And in many ways, it is. We have access to more knowledge than any generation before us. But it's also a new battleground for information control. Algorithms shape what we see, misinformation spreads like wildfire, and digital censorship is a real and growing threat. So, the next time you hear about a banned book, a censored piece of art, or a suppressed scientific theory, don't just dismiss it. Ask yourself, why? Who benefits from this knowledge being hidden? What are they afraid of? The quest for forbidden knowledge isn't just about uncovering conspiracies or secret histories. It's about the fundamental human right to question, to explore, and to know. It's about understanding that the official story is rarely the whole story. The truth is out there, but sometimes you have to dig for it. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the shadows. If you found this fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our world. Let us know in the comments which piece of forbidden knowledge intrigues you the most. See you next time.